What do we got? We got ourselves first team with... Can I switch the songs, by the way? Can I... Actually, no, I like the song. You can go with this one. We got ourselves Death... What's the name? Death Striker. Death Striker. Death. We'll call it Death. We got ourselves... Oh my god, these Russians with Strap. We'll call it Strap. We got ourselves Beto. We'll call it Beta. We got ourselves Yandex as well as Jonas. Oh, them English letters. And Titania is going to be first up, as Yandex already setting up a bit of a flesh cut. Are we Worgen or are we human? I think it's a Worgen. I think it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yes, it is. As Titanius goes to go for an open, that's going to be the pet. As an unholy pet, getting the stun onto Titanius, trying to see if he can disrupt his opener. Yandex took quite a bit of bleeds as Titanius looking to get the hell out of there. And Yandex actually still living through the bleeds. Normally, unholy DK is kind of melt by now. And Titanius trying to go for a big old convoke, landing that interrupt, and Yandex needs to go for a little bit extra value damage against Titanius, and he do it. Titanius got himself hit with a stun, not trinketing this. Gonna be A-Bomb joining the fight, extra help in hand. AMS still up for Titanius for them Thorns. Cyclone almost making it through. Titanius actually getting interrupted, and that's gonna be back-to-back yoinks. Actually, Seedbot, it looks like Yandex took him out. Interesting, Yandex taking a Feral out. That's something we usually see the other way around quite easily. What's up, what's up? Yo, PTR tomorrow, boys. Tell everybody PTR duels tomorrow. PTR duels Saturday. PTR duels tomorrow. We'll have you duels. Tomorrow's PTR duels. How does that sound? We got ourselves. Who is it on the enemy team? It's gonna be DW, GNI. I don't know, like what? I'm not sure how to say name. We got the big D in here, dude. Let's call him that. Big, low, Lichborn, but it's not going to be enough as Yandex backpedaled away from the big old D himself. As Strap gonna be up next. Playing that Beastmaster, but looks of a double pet. Gonna be an ink out by D. Get himself out of that biting shot. Landing those Fist of Furies onto Strap, but he's got the pet stun on parable from behind. And DW and Strap. DW without a trinket. Strap actually still holding on to a trinket, so he's fine. That's going to be Turtle, though. Forced out by the Monk. Going to be an interrupt out of that Turtle. DW does land the Karma. Does Strap survive this long enough, though? Needs to figure out a way to live Karma. The freezing trap to slow down DW for a second. Does go out. Needs to make sure his bets are in a good position so they don't get line of sighted. What was that kick from far away, by the way? Do you see that Monk blackout kick just now? It came from a whole nother zip code. Lexi with the Strap does not have a trinket. Could be really bad for him. DW hoping to get some damage in. Might be able to get a touch of death in here. Just needs to get the guy low enough. It's going to be faint death for a second. Ring of Peace knocking the Hunter a little further back than he needs to. Hunter is going to go for them kill shots. Interrupt on the GW. Could be really bad. Does Bob the Broom. And that's going to be touch of death. Making sure he is landing that execute onto the Hunter. Not bad at all. With Jonas running in. Arms Warrior, big Warbreaker coming down. Going to be Sharpened Blades. Does he Zerker Rage? He does Zerker Rage, but super late out of that incapacitate. Trying to see if he can port and catch up to DW. Is he going to be able to? And the Monk's Brew, extra health, and maybe Battlemaster Trinket is gone for the time being. And Jonah's just unable to connect at all. Has the big weapon ready to swing, but just couldn't make it happen. I am actually surprised he didn't immediately Zerker Rage out of it. That is a pretty big misplay. If he was not aware that he could get out of that CC. Definitely needs to write it down again. Another incap. Does he have a Zerker? Looks like not this time around. Big let's look for DW. Jonas does not have a trinket anymore and pays for it. What did Jonas trinket? I actually do wonder. Don't tell me he trinketed that incap. No, he knows he can Zerker Rage out of it easily. Gotta be Beta together as an enhanced Shaman rolling in. Karma immediately for DW, hoping to turn that Karma around into big damage, but the Shaman got plenty of heals to follow, dude. Look at this wild man right here. Look at that big old Mohawk. It's hard to see in combat just what he looks like, but you know, Earth Elemental, both of them swinging weapons left and right, fists flying. It's hard to see what this man looks like. Plus, he's so jittery, he sprints around. At some point, you guys will get to see what it looks like. Looks like, though, the enhancement is stepping on the toes of DW for now, though. Is still able to catch up a few heals here and there. The Monk healing is still pretty decent right now. Getting those good Vivifies out. Good self-heals available. Gonna be a Sunder. A ZW trying to make some damage happen with the images. Lexip onto Beta. Beta does have a chicken for it. Needs himself lots of healing. Does sneak in a healing surge. That's still also damage out of the Monk. It does take down the... Oh. Whoa! He actually had his Sling Shatter. He had his Venthyr Stone thing shattered next to W, did a bit of damage, not enough to take him down. Big Hodge by Def though, getting capped by the Monk, still continuing to run. He is just still trucking along. Is Def going to be able to take him out here? So far, they've been competitors getting aggressive with DW. Big Ash is going to be final verdicts coming through. DW does have a port away, super low on health, needs a lot of health recovery, dampen harm, needs that karma very, very soon. Going for a little bit of a boopity bop with a Ring of Peace. Karma in 5 seconds, could be bubbled, could be blessing protection used by Def. So DW needs to make sure he has the mobility to get away from Pally, especially if he goes for that Karma and gets a defensive out of him. Trying to catch up on as much health as we can, and only now is dampening rolling in, boys, as DW is rolling away from the Pala. The Paladin not mounting up against him. I would imagine extra mobility to maximize the output would be best. Hodge onto DW, no trinket, but the Paladin is at least no Seraphim, no Wings, still getting quite a bit of value damage onto the Monk, but still unable to really get him low enough where the Monk feels unsafe. Karma is still available. Zuen is back up, so DW could force a lot of cooldowns out of him. Could actually maybe use Karma to force a bubble or a bop out of Def. Looks like he's going to do it with a Zuen, and then he'll have a Karma for later. Blessing, Shield of Vengeance popping on the Monk, but it's split between the pets and Zuen. Def actually quite under a bit of pressure right now. All those images with weapons of war available. Might have a bubble coming out right now. Def, does he go defensive? No. Trying to get aggressive here, trying to finish the duel. But looks like his proc for Wings didn't last too long. Karma available for DW. Hodge by the Pala, but he still might die. Wait, is he just dead to Zuen? I think the dot from Zuen was really stacking up for quite a bit. And Sean, thanks so much for becoming a member. My man, 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Karma available for DW. Def trying to see if he can wait out until Blessing of Protection might come back. That's going to be in cap. Does he have Blessing of Protection right now? Last man standing on team 1. Can he survive it? Can he do it? Touch of death by the Monk, and this man took it for his team at the 6-minute mark. Boys, in the chat, can we get a hashtag Sean? Thanks so much, my man. Appreciate you, my dude. And now for that duel, we had ourselves quite a run with DW. Monk 1v5 came in. He saw, conquered. Only one person got to play on only one person else got to play on that team. I think it was Titanius. After Titanius, it was just the Monk came in. Did I mean I guess Unholy DK, right? He just spent every cooldown into the Pharaoh. So let's be honest, like it's kind of like a 4.5v1 kind of sort of, but still didn't do that bad at all. Alrighty, boys, we got more boys ready for duels. Let's get him in.